When I became a mom, I started to question and undo the way I had been creating routines. I would often take a moment to analyze its value in my life. Would I be better off without something? Does it add value? What do I want to let go of? After having Aviana, I decided to embrace whatever wave my natural hair came with. Instead of using hot tools every day, I'd use them on some Sundays and special occasions. It felt freeing, but not only did it feel good to simplify my hair routine, I found that when I stopped using curling irons and a blow dryer with the help of supplements, my hair became the healthiest it had ever been. It grows faster than it used to, and it's much thicker. I feel grateful for the chance to change. When I make choices around beauty care, I am considering my daughter and how it might cause her to view herself. Sure, I'm not perfect and I still wear makeup, but I'm trying to be mindful of the energy I put towards getting ready and thoughtful of what message I'm sending to her about herself. I want her to have the best chance of enjoying the way she was created. I love a good house reset. I will start the diffusers to make the house smell fresh. I'll clean the kitchen, wipe the counters, put things away, work on laundry, water any plants that need it. Since I homeschool the other weekdays, I like to check off as much of my task list as possible while also making it a priority to spend quality time with my boys. So the first hour after I drop off Aviana to school, I will just try to cross out as much as possible on my list. So then the rest of the time is a lot more slow, a lot more of a flow, and I can focus on my time with the boys because it's really so sweet to have 2 days a week with just them. If I'm being honest, I was nervous about motherhood, nervous about becoming a mother. I knew I wanted to be a mom, but I was unsure about what it would feel like to give of myself as much as I had seen my mom give. She has always been one of the most selfless people I know. But I remember thinking, I don't know if I want to give up all of these other things that I love, these passions I believe God has given me. I hadn't seen it done in the way I wanted to emulate. I enjoy business, helping people, and consistently feel an overflow of a list of things that I want to share. But above all of that, I want to prioritize my kids and what they need while blending everything together. After putting a pause to redefine my relationship with Instagram, I leaned into prayer over this and wrestled with feeling like I'm two people with two purposes. But God is so kind and faithful in His leading. And it's taken me a while to settle into a balance that's very fulfilling. I didn't know that it would feel deeply right to give of myself enough to become someone different. I feel like I've gone through this shedding process where I thought I was letting go of things that I actually really wanted, but as God walked through this with me, I realized those were not actually as fulfilling as what was on the other side. I was afraid of losing things I loved, but now I'm more afraid of losing moments with my kids because I feel so grateful to have the chance to be their mother and lose myself to something greater. Something that has made a huge impact in my homemaking process is figuring out a laundry system that works for our family. We ordered shelving from Amazon. I picked up small baskets from Target that fit perfectly. I have one basket on the very bottom for my daughter's clothes that she grabs and she empties every morning. There's a bin for my husband's socks that make it easy for him to just go in and grab if I don't have them matched. And then a bin for his clothes. I have a bin, and then I have 2 bins for the boys' clothes because they wear the same clothes. They share everything just about. So their day clothes, let's say, are in one basket and their pajamas are in another. I separate the clothes right out of the dryer. Then through the day and week, I grab a basket and put things away as I'm going to each room. I work best when tasks are broken up, so it makes this a lot less overwhelming. I love smoothies. I don't get too fancy with them, just something simple with spinach, fruit, and my favorite protein powder. I have tried different clean proteins, but this is my favorite so far. It has whey and pea protein, so my stomach has just handled it a lot better than any proteins with whey alone. My daughter's stomach handles this one great as well, and we both love the taste. I pour some of the smoothie into a cup for my daughter to have when she gets home from school. Then I fill my shaker bottle and add 1 scoop of Inner Beauty collagen. I saw a difference in my skin's texture just 2 weeks after using this marine collagen. I have been making sourdough chocolate chip banana bread muffins whenever our bananas get brown. My kids love them, and since I replaced the eggs and butter, my boys can actually eat them. One thing I like to do is pack up a few muffins, take my kids somewhere with outside tables to eat. We'll sit and talk like it's a little date. It's one of my favorite things. They think it's so fun and it feels special. In the summer, I will pack them for a picnic at the park. Something we often include in our day is what we call story time. I have found a list of podcasts that I approve for my kids, and throughout the day, they will ask to listen to story time while they're painting or coloring, while they're playing with magnet tiles or putting together puzzles. Aviana enjoys listening during her quiet time or while she's putting together a Lego set. It has become one of their favorite things. I don't know what it is about becoming a mom and enjoying drinks throughout the day. I've seen it with my friends. I've seen things on social media where moms just show all of their cups from the day, whether in their house or at an office. And it is funny that we become more interested, or just it's something we enjoy. Maybe it's because it's on the go. I'm not really sure, but I have a few through the day that I look forward to, I enjoy. In the morning, I have a tea, and in the afternoon, I have this refreshing electrolyte drink. And then at night, a lot of nights, not every night, I will have a bedtime tea. This is my go-to drink. I have it every single day, and I look forward to it. It tastes so good, and it's packed with minerals, electrolytes, vitamins, supports joint and bone health, metabolic functions, and circulation. It's incredible for skin and hair growth. It has prebiotic fiber, antioxidants. It supports digestion, your immune system, and the nervous system, as well as cognitive function and energy levels. I am really stubborn and slow when it comes to any trends, whether diet, fashion, anything. I kind of sit on something for a while to see if it would be a good fit for me or what I want. So when it came to a salad that I saw, I was hesitant, but I did some research. So if you have not tried or looked into the raw carrot salad, you might want to look into it. It has a list of benefits. I decided to try it for a month, and I personally felt less ragey. Pretty sure I was off on my hormones, and it helps flush out extra estrogen. And then I saw a difference pretty quickly in my skin. I linked an article so you can read it if you're at all curious to hear more about it. I am making sourdough pancakes just about every other day. I make a batch for my daughter and a batch for my boys. Since they can't have eggs, I will replace the eggs with applesauce for them. And I find it helpful to make them ahead of time so that in the mornings we can just pop them in the air fryer, warm them up, and add whatever toppings. So for the boys, we'll do syrup or jelly. For Aviana, she really likes to have yogurt and jelly or butter and syrup.
The maggots are finding the people.
I want to leave you with a prayer. Lord, I thank you that you care about what matters to us. I pray you would ignite vision and passion